Elon Musk is not holding back in his race to cut the wastefulness of the federal government. His next target is the Department of Education, where he's taking the chainsaw to bureaucracy by firing almost 50% of the staff and shutting down the offices as of today.
The Department of Education today told staffers to vacate their offices by 6 p.m. because the offices were closing nationwide. The doors are now locked. Workers aren't going to be allowed back into the buildings until at least Thursday. When they do return, it'll be a more cozier group. Nearly half of the 4,100 workers are being cut in what the department is calling a reduction in force.
Trump doubled down on this in the PRWS conference where he was defending the savage DOGE cuts with Elon Musk.
We want to cut people that aren't doing the job. We want to keep the right people.
Absolutely.
And I said, I don't want to just say we're going to cut 50%. I want to cut the people that aren't doing the job.
And it appears that all the Republicans are taking cues from the same playbook, with Secretary of Education Linda McMaugh affirming in no uncertain terms that this is only the beginning step of what will be an absolute shutdown.
First step on the road to a total shutdown.
Yes, actually it is, because that was the president's mandate. This directive to me clearly is to shut down the Department of Education, which we know we'll have to work with Congress, to get that accomplished. But what we did today was to take the first step of eliminating what I think is bureaucracy.
Online critics hail the step taken by DOGE, with this individual asserting, "Just watch educational scores leap when the states are no longer simply attempting to hop through federal hoops and begin teaching children again." This observer concurred, stating, "Looks like the dominoes have begun to topple." This might be the start of the needed reset. However, not all share the view on the call. This individual brought her discontent to cyberspace.
Good morning. It's Monday. I have a question for those that have voted for this administration. Did you vote for the Department of Education to be taken out? Dismantled? Did you vote for that? I'm just curious. I'm sure you wanted them to change things, but dismantling a department that helps your children and helps a lot of people. Putting it with the states is not the answer, especially if the states don't have income taxes and if they're going to start taking those away too. Like, our children will hurt for this. They want to take away abortion. If you have a baby, you got to take care of it. They don't help you there. Then you take away education support. I'm curious. What's your mastermind thought plan? And I wonder, if it's good as his, then, whatever. Have a great day.
She was blasted, though, with this commentator having said, "Why do you require a Department of Education when each state has a Department of Education?" Which is much more effective and replicates what the Department of Education does. It's a waste of finances, and with education standards in the USA so terribly low, the Department of Education has long since outlived its sell-by date. This respondent concurred, blasting the poster, saying, "Yes, and your low education level is demonstrating because you don't know. The DOGE doesn't do anything for the children, just upper useless administration." Thanks for asking. The president of the American Federation of Teachers also had a meltdown on MSNBC regarding the closure.
Are so mad about it because they're just taking opportunity away from kids that don't have it. So kids of billionaires, they have it. They go to private schools. Everyone else, 90%, go to public schools. Don't take away their opportunity.
So let's stay on the facts.
Sorry.
No,
I'm
do
really
not apologize.
angry about this.
No, because this
I'm
is what
really
people
angry.
need to hear.
I taught kids in Clara Barton High School.
But Trump's administration does not retreat. The Secretary of Education is so devoted to saving money in the DOE that she is willing to eliminate herself from the picture.
The president made it very clear that he thought that the Department of Education, should totally go away, and he said that my successful job will be to put myself out of a job. So, I'm working to fulfill that mandate that he gave to me, and that's the directive. But in the meantime, we want to make sure that the programs,